Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. We got a very quick video for you, part 3 of the February events. We know what's going to happen to the end of the month, and a little bit of a sneak peek into what to expect the first few days of March. But first, before we jump into that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Just a quick reminder, all the links to my social media are in the description below, so definitely check that out. Join us on Discord where we're talking about the game, sharing tips, tricks, and strategies. Let's talk about February events. Part 3, we have not done a part 3 on events before, but there is a lot going on. They packed a lot into February, and we got a little bit of a sneak peek into what's coming to March, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at that as well. So the last video, part 2, we ended on events that go up to the 23rd. And that takes us all the way up to the Starlight Travels, so the new Lunar Year event with Lunar Toro. I think Lunar Toro is a pretty cool tune. I like the rework that they did with the Lunar tunes. So really looking forward to next year when that 4th tune joins the roster, figure out who that 4th tune is, and kind of to work with the rest of the synergies of the team. But pretty cool. I like it. A really debuff-heavy team. Good for stall team as well. So that fourth tune in there, I've played around a little bit with who that might be, just to help with the stalls, removing turn meter, applying slow, things like that. But overall, I thought the event was okay. It wasn't anything spectacular. I think there was probably a few misses on that. We didn't have any wheels other than the one that you used butterflies for, so he wasn't on any other wheel spin there. The exchanges were pretty in my opinion, but so I think they missed the mark a little bit on this one, so it wasn't fantastic. It was just kind of But the tune I like. The tune is good. We were able to unlock them during the stream. All right, so going on to starting this week, February 22nd, Monday, we have Bugs the Brave. That has already started. That is in-game, and for those of you who may not know, these are the tunes that you need, which you can see in-game right now. Also, the requirement for this is to be player level 30. So if you're below 30, you're not going to have access to this. But we are seeing these more frequent. But we are seeing them shorter now, where they were lasting for, what, I think it was like 6-7 days, something like that. They're only lasting for 3 days now. So much shorter in duration. But much more frequent. So I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. There's no feeder events coming up to them, so we lose that aspect of it. I think weekly is probably a little too much, but that's just my 2 cents. Very curious on your thoughts on this. What do you think of the more frequent path to legendaries? I was able to finally get my Bugs the Brave to 7.7 with this event, so that was pretty cool. All right, next. Regional event, we have Town coming up February 23rd to February 26th. Town and Desert, I believe, are the only 2 that we have not seen regional events for. We're seeing Town coming up. We aren't seeing Desert, and I know that there are a lot of players out there pretty upset that we do not see a Desert yet. I did reach out to Haruki. She did say we are getting a Desert regional event. We know that it's going to come. We just don't know when it's going to come. There's no date or anything that I was given for that. Hopefully, they're able to adjust and have Desert come after Town, and then we restart with City. I don't know the reason for everything. There's stuff going on behind the scenes, I'm sure. But Desert aside, we do have Town coming up, so that's pretty cool. That's good because there is a lot of tunes in Town now that that I'm starting to play more and more, your athlete tunes and things like that. So very cool there. So 23rd to 26th, then we have To Be a Hero. We have a new Coyote. We have Super Coyote coming to the game starting February 26th, going into March 2nd. So the final event of February, and then we start going into March here. So that's going to be cool there. He's an epic, not a legendary, which is good because I think we're starting to get a little overrun with legendaries and things. Honestly, I think they probably should throw out the whole epics, legendaries, rares, and uncommons and all that. I think it's kind of gotten a little diluted. But we got him coming. He's an epic. And we'll see what that event looks like. But here are your featured tunes for that. Super Rabbit, Samurai Sheepdog. So Samurai Sheepdog's a legendary. Flaming Succotash. Super Rabbit's a legendary as well. Iron Mutt, Presto Pig, some of the new tunes that have come out recently. Daffy Hood, he's been around a really long time. Same with some of these others. And then we got Toonie Loons. So we got Space, This all started on the 15th, but coming up, starting actually today, it was Forest Farm in Looney. Remember, just a reminder, I keep saying this, but I feel like I need to. This is end game content, and you want to build up to this point to where you're getting some good rewards for these different regions. So that is what we have for for February. Now, sneak peek into March and what we have going on there. So on Looney Tunes, on their Twitter, they went ahead and posted this. I like this graphic. I think it's pretty cool. So we have everything up to be a hero. We have King Daffy's Path to Legendary coming up, so definitely take a look at the required tunes for that. So you can go ahead and start working on them if you haven't already, or at least now you can start putting them on task if you're good with Bugs the Brave. But that's the next Path to Legendary that you want to keep an eye on and build your team up for. He's a fantastic Legendary. He's great. So definitely something to work towards. And then this is where people were getting a little upset. The regional event, we see City coming in. So we've got Daffy Path to Legendary starting on the 1st and City region starting on the 2nd. I don't know what's going to happen here if we're going to go into City, go through the rotation, and come up to Desert again. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and find out and see what the devs tell us or what information is shared through the Discord on when this might come around as far as the Desert regional event. Okay, so there you go. That is what we have for February events going all the way to the end of the month, and a sneak peek on the first 2 events coming in March starting next week. So a lot of fun there, a lot of cool stuff to do. Really looking forward to seeing Super Coyote's kit. And there we go. Very interested in your thoughts. What do you think of the events that we've had so far and what's coming up? As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.